episode of Galui Smooth Food. Today we're going to be making you our version of Chicken Cordon Bleu. And we're going to give you a little information about where the term Cordon Bleu came from. It didn't really have anything to do with chicken. Actually, Cordon Bleu is a French version of blue ribbon. That's what it stands for. And where that came from was back in the day, you know, a little bit after the dinosaurs, but when women weren't allowed to be chefs, only men could be chefs. If a woman was superior in cooking, which a lot of them were, hallelujah, they couldn't be called chefs. So that what they would do is they would give them blue ribbon, and they would call them Cordon Bleus. So that's where the term came from, is because the women couldn't be chefs, but they could be Cordon Bleus because they were superior cooks, and bada bada bada. But anyway, tonight we're going to be making you our version of Chicken Cordon Bleu, which, as you know, there's a lot of different versions of it. Basically what it originally is ham, Swiss cheese, wrapped in chicken, and some people bake it, some people fry it. What ours is going to be is a little different. You know us, we always do a little bit different, a little more tastier. We're actually going to not deep fry, but we're going to fry ours and finish it in the in the oven. And actually, there's not going to be any wine in this. I don't know why. We tried.
Oh, there will be before the end of the night.
Wine's going to be in the cook, but not in the dish tonight. So
yeah, it can be.
It can be.
Yeah.
We'll sprinkle some wine in it, as I'm going to do right now. You know, a little bit for the patient, a little bit for the doctor.
Those who love us, love us.
But anyway, we started off, we're going to have some wild rice. We made our own chicken stock. If you want to know how to make your own chicken stock, you can go to our website. You can get our second cookbook, which is in Still Tempting Your Taste Buds. It's just go to Facebook. You can find it. But we're doing a sticky wild rice. We got that cooking right now.
Check it.
Yeah, and that's in a homemade chicken stock, which is off the hook. You know what it is. But if you don't have your own homemade chicken stock, you can always use store stock, amp it up a little bit, make it really good. Okay, but anyway, what we're going to serve it with tonight is we got squash and zucchini.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, look at that.
They're beautiful.
Yeah,
that is beautiful.
You want to make a nice, you know, you don't want it too fine because it gets, when you start cooking this, it's going to, you know, limp up a little bit. You don't want it.
So like inch squares?
Yeah, it's about an inch square. This one is actually
square round.
See how strong I am? I just cut that right in half, right in front of your eyes.
Boom.
My fingers never left my hand at any time.
Boom.
But all we're gonna do is, we got our pan here. We got our oven set at 300. The rice, when you do fresh wild rice, this isn't the minute stuff. It takes about 45 minutes. These take, I'd say probably about 20 minutes to a half hour for a nice cook, a slow roast basically. But I'm just going to put some olive oil all over this.
So andante.
Yeah. But these come out really good. And you've seen, we've done these in many different shows, you know. So we're just going to put some olive oil on this.
We do different dressings.
We do different dressings. Tonight what we're going to do is basically salt, pepper, thyme, and rosemary.
Woo!
Which is going to go great with the chicken cordon bleu that we're going to make tonight. So we're going to do some cracked pepper, and I do the heavy crack.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, don't do crack.
Just pepper.
Just the pepper. That's it. Don't do crack. Just the pepper. And we like a lot of pepper. You pepper it as much as you want. Some sea salt. And homegrown rosemary. Everything we do pretty much is homegrown if we can.
It's not like an instrument.
Oh yeah. We're going to do
Just a pinch,
Just a
because
pinch.
rosemary's what?
Rosemary's it's got a little kick to it. I mean, it's a pungent, beautiful herb. And same with thyme. You don't want it too much. And the more you cook with it, the more you'll know exactly how much you want to put in it. So we're just going to put a few sprinkles, both of them in.
You can switch things up.
You can switch. You can really. It doesn't matter what you want to put on your squash and zucchini. This is just the way we're making it tonight. If you have a favorite way of doing it, different kind of herbs, hey, knock yourself out.
How about it?
Have at it. Exactly. Let me get. I love these things.
Oh, I
They're
know.
cool. It's like a little spoon and a rubber thing, and you can hit people with it. It's great. I love it.
Oh, so do I.
So I'm just going to stir this up. Stick it in a nice pan. You want a good sized pan so that they're not all crammed together. You want a nice roast on all of this.
You gotta let them breathe.
Yeah, you gotta let them breathe and get that beautiful olive oil all over everything. So I'm gonna put these in here. And like I said, I got the oven set at about 300 degrees. Just keep an eye on them. It'll take about, like I said, about a half hour. The chicken cordon bleu is probably going to take maybe about, I don't know, maybe 20, 25 minutes at the most. But I'm going to put these in right now. I'm going to get my chicken out of the refrigerator. And I'm going to show you how we're going to put our chicken cordon bleu together. And we'll be right back. You're watching Galui's Mood Food, chicken cordon bleu with some beautiful roasted. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Huh?
Hang
Huh?
on. Let's see that again.
Look at that. Unbelievable.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
And with some sticky wild rice.
With homemade stock.
With homemade stock. You make homemade stock, it's out of this world, I'm telling you. It's worth it to make your own homemade stock. Like I said, you can go on our website on Facebook, or it's in our second cookbook, Still Tempting Your Taste Buds. We show you how to make homemade stock. It's very easy.
Do you have friends and BFFs and everybody else
Oh
come
yeah,
out of the woodwork?
it's great because you know exactly what's in it. You can make it to your taste. It's great. I'm gonna stick this in the oven. Stick with us. We'll be right back. Chicken cordon bleu, a little bit of vino, and temperatures at 300. I'm gonna pop these in the oven. We'll be right back. Stick with us. Hey, we're back. Okay, we got our vegetables, our zucchini and our squash in the oven. If you listen close, you can hear them cooking. Our wild rice, we got it set in here. It's pretty much where we want it. We just want it to soften up a little bit. We like sticky rice. If you don't want it sticky, then follow the instructions. Don't put the rice in the cold. That's how you make sticky rice. You put rice in a cold whatever you're putting it in. We did the broth. If you don't want it sticky, you boil the water or the broth, and then you put the rice in, and you don't get the sticky. But we like sticky. Anyway, okay. So we've got our chicken breasts here. You can see we pounded them out.
Let's see.
Hey.
Let's see. Let's see.
We pounded them out. We've got two nice chicken breasts. They're about a pound each. Split them, pounded them out, nice.
You opened it up like a book.
Like a book.
Eh,
Cut it right in half.
Not all the way through,
and
correct?
pound it. Yeah, exactly.
You put them between
You put it in
plastic
wrap.
and plastic wrap.
Yeah, and you pound it out with we've got our pounder outer here,
Where's your pounder outer?
right here, and this is the tenderizer part, but you just take that. If you don't have that, you can use a skillet and beat the living crap out of it. Anyway, so what we've got here is we got our chicken breast. Like I said, it's pounded out. What we're putting in our chicken cordon bleu is we've got some Tavern ham, Tavern ham is off the hook. I mean, just for a sandwich, it's off the hook. But then we've got some
Mozzarella.
We got a couple pieces of mozzarella cheese. We got a piece of Tavern ham. We got 2 pieces of mozzarella. We got 2 pieces of salami. We've got 2 pieces of the big pepperoni. And on top of that, we've got 2 pieces of provolone. That's what we're going to use for our ham, or for our chicken. That's what we're going to stuff it with. We have some Italian bread crumbs that we actually put a little bit of a dry ranch dressing, just a little bit, just a little bit to flavor it. So you don't want to really salt your chicken too much. I'm just going to put a little pepper on it. You want 1 egg should be enough. Just get your egg, put it in there, and you want pans big enough that you can put the chicken in. Yeah, you don't want a small pan that you're gonna, so I'm just got our egg, I'm gonna mix it up here. That's the easiest way to do it right there.
Woo!
That's the Italian hand mixer right there. I'm telling you straight out. So we got that.
Works for me.
Yes, and you want to put that in a, like I said, put it in even if it's a pan, it doesn't have to be a bowl or anything fancy. Just put that in, and then we just got some flour. Okay? So what I'm going to do is roll up my sleeves.
There you go.
Presto. You get that. You're going to put it right on there.
Oh.
Want it that way or is that way?
Let's zoom.
Is that a good way? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're basically just going to roll this up. I'm going to roll this up here. Look at that. Yeah. And this is what you're going to come out with.
Tuck those wings in.
I'm going to tuck these wings in here. And I've got a couple
You know what you're doing.
toothy picks. Oh yeah.
Why am I talking? Why am I even talking? Because I always talk.
You always talk. Then you got to put a couple toothpicks in there.
Hey, ladies out there.
Hey, lady.
You don't have to really know what you're saying, but
Just say something.
a lot of times you do, and you just sometimes need to talk. So
That's right.
we talk.
Oh yeah.
Even though
That's why we love you.
the guys got it handled, we still talk.
Yeah. So anyway, what you do is you put that in, and don't forget when you cook them to take them out. You don't want to bite into them.
What did your parents always tell you? And our parents always tell us.
Get out of the kitchen, I'm cooking.
And count the toothpicks.
Count the toothpicks. 2 toothpicks in, 2 toothpicks out. So I got my pan. You want to get your skillet. Get a cast iron skillet, first and foremost. So, okay, I'm going to put this in the flour. You want to dredge it in the flour.
Oh.
Because this is a very, you want to get that flour in there, like I said.
Delicate process.
It's a delicate process, and what the flour does is actually, it helps the egg stick to this, which helps your breadcrumbs stick to this. So, I'm going to put it in the flour, in our egg wash.
That right there's enough to feed 2 people right there already.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you straight out. And then from this, get it good, get it all egged up.
Oh, you have to.
And then roll it in your breadcrumb.
Oh.
Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. That's
Now,
beautiful right there.
What do you have in your cast iron there?
I'm gonna put
already and heating and seasoning.
My cast iron is heating. We're gonna put. You gotta wash your hands after the egg and the chicken.
And chicken.
You want to wash your hands always. So give me a second to wash my hands. What we're going to put is the best thing. We have limited counter space. So that's why I'm moving things. Excuse me. Oh, I got enough gas. I got Arabs following me around. Anyway, it's going to be hot. We kind of got it on about halfway. We're using grapeseed oil.
Why?
Because grapeseed oil is for high temperature. It does not burn. It gives you no flavor. It's got no flavor, so that what you're cooking is not going to change. It's not going to change the flavor like olive oil. It's not going to burn. We're going to stick a little bit of this in here.
A twirl of the pan? A twirl of the pan.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got to twirl the pan. And remember, cast irons get hot, as do the lids. So
use a hot pad.
use a hot pad, because nobody wants their cook with their hand in a bandage because they didn't do it. But
what else are we gonna put in there with it?
There we go. That's starting to cook right now. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna brown this on all sides. And I'm just gonna put. Let me get some out here, which is a little trick, a little pat of butter.
Oh, why is that? Why is it?
Well, because a little pat of butter doesn't hurt nothing, and it gives it a great flavor. So we're going to put a little pat of butter in here, along with our grapeseed oil.
Does it brown it? Oh, listen to the sizzle.
Yeah, exactly. You like that sizzle.
It browns it.
Yes.
Huh? You told me that it browns it.
It browns it. You put butter in anything, and it's going to brown it more than just what it is. So I'm just going to put this lid on here.
You don't need the amounts of butter that some TV hosts use.
Hostess uses like 3 pounds of butter for everything. You just need a pat of butter. It flavors the grapeseed. Like I said, grapeseed's got no real flavor, but it's a great oil when you're cooking at a high temperature. And we're gonna brown this on all sides. And while this is cooking, I'm gonna get my other chicken breast. I'm gonna get that ready. I'm gonna brown this up. I'm gonna show you what it looks like after that. After we're just gonna brown it. We're gonna pop it in the oven and let it cook with our vegetables. Our vegetables are about halfway done, so about the time the vegetables are done, we like ours a little andante. So we like them a little, a little crisp.
Tender crisp?
Yeah, but if you don't, what you can do is you can top your vegetables with another pan or with aluminum foil, and it'll steam them and it'll roast them at the same time. We like ours a little bit less mushy. It's up to you how you like them. So I'm going to finish this off. Our vegetables are in the oven cooking. Our rice is settling itself down. It's being happy. Got my chicken going. What's your Galui's Mood Food? This is Chicken Cordon Bleu, our way. You can make it any way you want to. This is how we make it. Anytime you see we do a video or a cookbook, this is just a blueprint. You can do it any way you want to. So you stick around. I got to turn this. We'll be right back. You're watching Galui's Mood Food. Take care.
That's good.
Hey, welcome back. We got our cordon bleu, our chicken.
Oh.
Phil, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? You pan fry it, like I said, in grapeseed oil and a pat of butter. Did both of them. Beautiful. And what we did was we put them in a pan with a rack. We put some stock in the bottom. You can use water. We use stock, just plain stock you buy at the store. And it just basically keeps them from drying out. We're going to stick these in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes at about 300 degrees, along with our vegetables. It's going to cook them all the way through. So you see what it looks like. I mean, that's beautiful right there. I mean, you look at that. That's all the way around.
Let me zoom.
That's all the way around there, and that's what you want. You want a nice sear all the way around that bad boy.
Cast iron.
Cast iron is your. I mean, that's a cook's. That's a cook's best buddy right there, cast iron. So I'm going to stick these in the oven.
It's like enough for 4 if you. We're
gonna cook these with the vegetables, and as soon as these are done, like I said, it's going to be about 15-20 minutes. As soon as these are done, we're going to plate you up some of our chicken cordon bleu the way we make it. You can make it any way you want to. This is how we make it. And like I said, cordon bleu is a word in itself. It's French. It was for the women who were superior cooks that couldn't become chefs. because they weren't allowed back in the day, you know, back...
Before Julia.
Yeah, before Julia Childs came in and it just kicked everybody's butt, you know. Oh, I love the way that they cook with it. Anyway.
Hey, that woman rocked.
Oh, I love Julia Childs. I watched her when I was young. I have the utmost respect for Miss Julia Childs. She is off the hook. I love to watch her. But anyway, we're going to stick these in the oven. You're watching Galui's Mood Food. Chicken Cordon Bleu, Galui style. Stick around. We're going to plate this up when it's done. And we're going to show you what it's like. You're going to love this. This is a great meal. It's a fancy meal. We got our rice. It's pretty much done, but it's just sitting and being happy with all those flavors that are in there. The vegetables are pretty much done. Like I said, we like ours a little bit al dente, however you want to say it. Don't matter to us. So this is just going to go in there, and we're going to finish cooking this to make sure that it's done all the way through. So stick around. Galui's Mood Food, Chicken Cordon Bleu, Galui style. Stick around. Have a glass of wine while you're waiting.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta watch some TV. Hey everyone, glad you're back here at Galui's Mood Food. This is our Galui's Chicken Cordon Bleu. We already gave you the story about what Cordon Bleu actually stands for. You've seen our presentation here. It's beautiful. We hope you like it. We've tasted it. It is off the hook. I'm telling you, this is probably the best Cordon Bleu you're ever going to taste. You know, some people just stick it in the oven and bake it. No, you need to get a little sear on it, stick it in the oven, and make sure it's done. And you can see that's beautiful right there. I can't wait to dig into this right here. This is going to be off the hook. So again, we appreciate you being here at Galui's Mood Food. You can find us on Facebook, on Pinterest, YouTube. We're at so many places we don't even know where we are half the time. But again, thank you for watching. You're watching another webisode of Galui's Mood Food. We did some chicken cordon bleu, and this is what it came out to be. And thank you so much for watching us. We'll catch you again next time. Y'all have a great meal. Enjoy what you cook, and cook what you enjoy. You're watching Galui's Mood Food. Thank you. We'll see you again. And always enjoy the vino. Salud. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
We're going to enjoy this.
Oh, yeah.
Now Billy told Lucy he could make it snow, so he took her to ride with nowhere to go. And fire in the mines, kind of like a sledge. He took her